Alright, so for today I don't really have any grand plans. I was just gonna try to wrap up some of the work that I started last time. Where were we? I got a big mess of code on my hands I need to clean up. I was gonna try adding some alternative control input. The scaler was gonna be a big one. I want the screen size to scale cleanly. Right now, when I run it, on the stream it scales pretty nicely, but on my desktop I get these borders and then I get integer like size jumps when I reach an integer scale. I'd like to fix that so that it scales smoothly, but I do want the pixelation still. And then maybe something better than that ugly gray. And then after that, maybe we can have some fun and mess around with some other features. So let's see, the first thing I want to run this thing at the native resolution I'm running my stream at. So that's what it actually looks like when I have it scaled 1:1. Just so I don't forget to do that later. And then I guess I'll start looking at what's going on in the main file here. So how big is this? Like 330 lines of code. It's a little big. So maybe I can isolate. So I got sound, images, physics is a big one. Control is a big one. And this frame animation stuff probably could be done more cleanly. Looks like I already attempted to do gamepad support. I don't remember doing that. Okay, the big one's probably the physics thing, so let's do that. Kind of wonder whether I should go ahead and do an actual 2D vector class. Looks like I have enough operations. Let's start it out here and see where it goes. Maybe meta tables. Wow, I never messed with them this much. I'm on a table. And make it act like a constructor. New table. Oh, okay, they're the parameters then. Don't really need this. I'm not going to make this inheritable right now. Might as well do these. I don't just index. No, that's not right. We got vector addition, vector subtraction, scalar multiplication, scalar division, a unary minus, equality less than or equal to. I don't think I can do less than or equal to, but I can do equality and unary minus. Once upon a time I actually did memoization, or interning automatically on vectors, 2D vectors. Don't think I'm going to want to do that one right now. Could do less than or greater than with what magnitude? Yeah, it doesn't seem useful though. Make it default to an empty vector so I can just construct one without parameters if I want empty. Feels like it warrants the file. I'll probably follow the same pattern. boy. All this has become self now, right? Position is the center, isn't it? Yeah. I feel like there are going to be fence posts. But I guess with the screen boundaries, it's not that important. Where am I getting the bounds from? They're hard-coded, aren't they? I think maybe I should unhard-code those. But I'll give it a sane default anyway. I kind of want the vectors to be immutable. I don't want to be modifying individual coordinates. So I'm going to do this differently. I could almost copy and paste this thing perfectly and run it in a loop, except for this part right here. I wonder if it's dumb to use positional parameters instead of passing an object and using named ones. Oh, this is gonna make such a big mess. I hate big refactors. Need to get this thing to a position where I can test it soon. Except I'm just really breaking everything. Yeah, you know, this seems like a saner way to construct, passing in instead of the positionals. Probably forgot to do that. That means all these constructors are wrong. But I can also use the partial defaults of 0, 0 here. But now I can have a generic top and bottom check. A for E. Oh, actually, I need A and a B. That's kind of a funny hack. Just because I'm going to need to pass them in A and B on these, and then swap them back and forth. They're no longer positional, too. Now that I've got it all expanded, and it's looking just as big as it did before. Oh, but one good thing I can get is I know that I'm looking at one chord at a time, and I can't hit both edges. At least I can do that. Why do I even use face? Oh, that's right, they... No, wait. Is that it? Okay, so I actually use it here in throwing feathers to inherit the facing direction to throw from that way. That makes some sense. A bounce size. Wait a second, that's not how I did it, is it? How to do the drawing? I pass the image in. This thing does not have its own image. That's right, because I have the animation frames. I wonder whether the physics objects should start to keep track of their own frames. That's not all that bad. I wonder how it actually works. You don't want a convenience constructor for that. Alright, I'm gonna do it this way then. That means I can pass it in table format or I can pass it in positional. No bound. Oh, that's right. Yep. No, that's fine. Oh, I don't actually need that. Just get rid of some repeated code. Quite a bit of it. Let's get a length squared. That might make things a little more convenient. What does that look like? I guess I could use a length. I hope that works. I do need the dx and the dy, don't I? feel like I probably should have the bound somewhere sane. Alright, I'm just gonna hard code these for now. I'm gonna have to figure this out later. Yeah, stealing it from the bird was not a good idea. It's gonna bite me later. There's ever any inconsistency. Alright, does it even run? Yeah, see, I should be able to do that. I thought that's what the meta table was for. I never set a meta table on this guy, did I? Oh, no, I did. Hope I'm not using a feature from the wrong version of Lua. Wow. Did that just say December 30th? Their certificate just expired today. Oh boy. All one page, isn't it? Well, what am I doing wrong here? Oh. Easy typo. Eight. Great. Forgot empty constructor. Alright, making progress. I got all the way down here. And we probably have some X and Y stuff that's not using the vectors. $231. No, that's not. I won't. Oh, there it is, 53. Probably didn't convert something. Yep, that. Old syntax. Alright, how did I end up here with a nil? Also, why does my traceback not have a line from main inside render to? Gotta be one of these things. I hate having to do this, but let's just do a quick check to see if anything works. Nope. Crashing on the bird. So that much I know is happening. The idea is I call this thing, creates an object, gives it the meta table, returns the object. The meta table makes the index a phys object, which means I should look up one of these as a fallback, so I should have one of these. Wonder whether I'm getting, oh, okay, I'm getting things. It's actually making, these are all just construction though, not actually attempting to do any math yet. Kind of wonder whether this call in here is not working right. Bit pickier about the table type and less about the number type. Not that it makes a difference. Disable the updates and let's see whether we can even draw anything. All right, can't just do a return. To do a do return end. That's already not working right. Bird has a velocity of 0, 0. Oh, wait. I bet I'm not calling these things right anymore. Yep, because they're now methods, not just simple functions. I'm not baking in the instance. So these all have to be colons and not periods. Oh wow, got somewhere. Gotta disable the removal of the tick. And okay. Oh yes, didn't convert everything. What am I even doing here? Now yeah, I'm taking the average of the sizes. And squaring it. But where is the position? Position's supposed to be in the center. So why am I adding half the width again to get the bottom right corner? It should really be simple. It should just be self dot post minus here position length squared. Can reuse this. Alright. Oh. Well, something almost worked until I tried to throw a feather. 940. I'm getting close. Got most of the physics stuff abstracted out. And yep, missed these. Hey, the game is back. Whoops. Seeker is not working, right? 164. Okay. Well, what's the problem there? Oh, misspelling. Alright, I gotta test all the features, complete a round, fire seeker, have the seeker collide, get hurt. And then die. Okay. Wow, everything is working again. And I wonder whether we actually saved anything by doing this. A little. Move some code around. At least I don't have one giant source file there. It all kind of adds up. Okay, while I was in here, one thing that I saw that I might want to change. What was, oh yeah, the animation frames. I would like those to be controlled by the object. Everything is in ticks, isn't it? And I'm running stuff, but I'm not passing the time delta. And yet the animations are all in seconds. So I think I'm going to have a base image for each of these things, and then I can have a chain of animation frames. So the seeker will blink by having a looping chain of animation frames, and then the bird will move its arms by just defining one and then having the next one be nil. Oh wait, how do I even make them loop? I gotta have next be a function, that'll work. That means now I define the I can define a base animation frame. In the object. Well, it makes sense to start moving some of these attributes into the objects, like these guys at least. Of course, I could just fudge around it for now. Basically, I can always just make everything a function so that I can do the logic in here. A nice compact lambda syntax would be so nice there. That works, except the feathers I forgot to do. At least I centralized this. That's not animating. But I can fix that. Let's start with a bird. Bird anim time I don't need now. That's keeping track of the animation time. The frame should go away automatically when it finishes the animation, and it didn't. Oh, because I forgot to animate it with the animation calls that I want to happen. In the update. Working. And I got my rate limiter too. So that's effective. This is all junk. More stuff I can move out of here. This egg and the bird have proper animation. The last thing to do is a feather. And this feather, I kind of don't like the way I have the stuff defined here. I'm just gonna make this pass in the seeker because there's only one parameter I need. So the last thing to do is animate this guy. What was the animation time I even had on this thing? Like half a second? Well, I can afford to make it a little faster, I guess. I can match it. Why not? Okay, let's give it a try. And that didn't do what I wanted to do. Oh yeah. God, the name is wrong. Okay, it kind of blinks, but not very fast. Well, that just doesn't feel like it's working fast enough. Feels sluggish. At least I can clean this up. Oh, the initial facing must be set up wrong. What am I doing here with facing? Greater than 0, then it's 1. So it should start out at -1, which is what it did here, but that looks like it was wrong. Yeah, he's starting facing to the right. Why is he facing to the right? Because I'm checking less than 0 here. That boundary condition is a pain. Alright, so we'll do that then. We will start out facing... I would actually kind of like him facing the other way, but there's a little kludgy way I could deal with that. And what if we just give him a little initial velocity to the left, and then he'll start out facing left, moving imperceptibly, and fire that seeker. Still feels like I'm getting a half a second for each frame. Getting half as much as I should. Is it just an illusion or something? I was pretty sure I had a good idea of what a half second should look like. And I can make it go real fast. And that doesn't seem like it's doing anything. If I set this really low, it should just flicker. Okay, I guess maybe it does. If I set it higher... Oh, that didn't work out well. I want to see it. It might be working alright. Oh, that arc makes this a lot harder than it needs to be. Okay, I mean it flickers, it just doesn't feel like it's going fast enough. Yeah, okay, that feels okay. So, what is the next big chunk is maybe controls. This is a bit of a pain because it's got access to a lot of stuff. And I'm going to want to make it so that it doesn't have to have that. What I can use throwing for? Oh, throwing is the feather that's being thrown. So what I want to do is I want to hang on to the state of these things. Arguably, I shouldn't even set the frame in here. And then I'll have a function to just get what's queued and clear it. One thing that'd be nice would actually flatten some of this stuff out. Sort of like this. And then so that makes it a little easier to register some more key presses. Can I do that? Maybe not. Whatever. It's a weird key anyway. I mean, what I should do is I should use a callback function instead of an acceleration. And then that's right, the sound stuff should probably get rolled together. I don't really like this play function. Maybe I'll would rather have the sources themselves encapsulate that. Now wait, I'm returning sound sources. I'm just returning sound source, but I don't really need the sound source, do I? I just need a function. I only ever play these things. There's no reason why these can't just be functions like that. Oh, is it even worth doing this? Maybe. Oh, they were all pretty much on the same screen anyway, so maybe it wasn't. I'm not even pulling in controls yet. I can test though. Yeah, that still works. So that means I don't have to pull that play function in. I can just pull in sound effects in here. What I want to do, I want to turn this into an action instead of a separate acceleration and throwing. Makes me think I should put these objects inside a state object that I can pass in. I'm basically just deferring this. If I do the state, then that makes it seem like I should make the tick part of the state. Feels about right. Call it world, as it'll contain all the objects in the world. Might not need those. Probably will need those. We'll need that. I'm not worried about... No, I guess I need this actually because... You know, it seems kind of dumb, but I got sound effects abstracted out. I should move those images somewhere too. That does look kind of nice. Having my dependencies all in one place. Maybe these objects should all have a pointer back up to the parent so that I don't have to pass in the bounds right here. I can pull it off the world. And then I can also use it when I'm drawing. Getting a bit messy. Right, because of that. Not gonna make them local anymore. Oh, that's a little annoying. Doing those in the constructor. Maybe I don't need to. Go back to what I was doing, that was fine. I do kind of wonder whether I should clean this up by just binding. Like, should I late bind or should I eager bind it here? Some of this stuff should be moved up. This silly feature. Doesn't matter much where I put those since the world has a fixed structure. There's always one world with one bird and one egg and maybe one feather. So putting these things inside their respective objects doesn't mean much. But maybe I can get a few conveniences here and there. I wonder whether I should actually put a fair amount of the... Yeah, maybe I should make the actions. Oh yeah, level goes in here. So if I'm putting things inside the objects, I can just go ahead and register some of the stuff that I was going to use inside the controls. I still going to want to defer, but at least I'll have these that I can abstract around. I don't need to return this anymore, do I? Because it'll be in the deferred function. So we can just set it. Well, this starts to make some sense. So a lot of this stuff gets to stay. In the controls? Yeah. Oh boy, what did I use egg time for even? Oh, that's the delay before it moves. I don't even need this, do I? Because it's going to be wrapped in control action. I need a better name for that. That's a lot of self. What did I even do with her time? Yeah, I'm not allowed to get hurt more than a certain frequency. Oh no, it's just for the sound effect, huh? Okay, this has got to be renamed. Can't have run in one place, tick in the other, and they mean the exact same thing. Tick. The world is still a singleton. Oh, don't need that, that's nice. Oh, the controls are actually left here. I guess it's fun to use the world for that. Check the bird health too. All right, main is getting a lot smaller, which is kind of what I'm hoping to accomplish. I'm tucking this stuff away. I'm sort of defactoring this stuff right now because I'm gonna have to refactor, but I want to get it to where it works. I got that deferral built right into that. All this other stuff can get cleaned out. And the controls just got a lot simpler. Alright, moment of truth. Oh, I'm not allowed to do that, huh? Can I do that? Oh, I'm just not allowed to do that at all, am I? Stupid keywords. Oh, right, and I didn't actually fix some of this stuff. Should get the animation and the tick stuff all unified. Yeah, I forgot about all this on-screen status bar stuff. Well, that started to work until I threw a feather. Isn't that what always breaks it? Oh, it's a good thing I did put it on the bird after all, because I'm actually adding methods. Well, that hurts. Fix the crash and then fix the logic bug. Okay, it's getting stuck. That's right, because after the action, I only wanted to fire once. There we go. Oh, and I have a problem where I can't move to the right. And that's copy pasta code. And okay, seeker's broken. World 74. Yep, checking the bird. I'm already in the bird. And still not working, right? Oh, because I forgot to set the world in the seeker itself. Alright, now the seeker works. Regular feathers work. Kind of. That's gonna be a problem. Alright, I'll go ahead and fix that. I guess I can just reference world directly in here. Okay. Feathers working. End of level works. Seeker works. Now to get hit. Everything works. This turned out to be kind of big. Control's not actually referenced yet, so I'll just add everything and subtract controls. Good enough for now. And what do I want to do with controls? Alright, now this is mostly going to be stuff coming out of main. Whoops. Too much junk going on here. Don't really need this, and I don't even need to return anything because this thing just listens for events. It looks like I'm just mapping the gamepad keys right to buttons on the keyboard. So I don't need to worry about yeah, okay, that's good. Does kind of make me wonder whether I should even refactor that out, since I'm trapping love events here and here. Should I not do those outside of main? I really should move this draw function into the world too, come to think of it. So that this main draw will just deal with the scalar. Where to put the world? All the way at the bottom. Instead of doing that, oh wait, no, I do need this. I guess I'll leave that. Having it bind directly does seem a bit wrong. But at least it's not as bad as eating up that whole hook and then not letting me hook anything else outside of it. And I'm going to rebind these this way instead of making them just... I guess I could just do it this way. And if I change my mind later, I can always just refactor it. Yeah, that's fine. Still work? Everything still works. Speakers? Oh yeah. Oh wow, that was a big refactor. Where are we with it now? I like to have each Lua file have only a certain amount of code in it. Maybe for something really complex like the world, a couple hundred lines. Anything more and it starts to get unmanageable. It's all pretty nice. It's a lot better than hammering page up and page down and having all the scopes leak into each other. So that took a long time to do that one line item. Alright, looks like the gamepad's done, and mobile touchscreen is a bit messy, and I don't really have this set up to test it right now, so I'm going to defer that. Not exactly sure what my control scheme for it should be. Alright, so scalars. This is what's going on. We got this integer scalar here. We'll render into a canvas. The canvas is always a fixed size, but then the screen is not. So what we're doing is we're using the floor to find the largest integer size that will fit on the screen. So what happens if we don't do that? Let's take a look. Now we're using nearest neighbor for the canvas scaling. So when I do this, it should look a little bit crappy. It's just the right sizes. You should see the effect where not every pixel is the same size. So we get these sort of stair-stepper effects. Kind of hard to see because I don't have any like long straight diagonal things, but like that feather in the top left corner looks a little squished at certain scales. And of course it doesn't downscale at all. Oh, of course I don't even allow downscaling. This is okay, but it's not great. Now if I remove this and use the default of linear, then it gets all blurry. And again, it's not terrible, but it's really not what I want. So there is a different way I could do this. I wonder if there's a way that doesn't involve having two canvases. But I can't think of it right now, so I'm just going to do the two canvases. Calculate all these things first. Actually, I guess I can put this up here. Put this down here. I'm going to upscale this to an integer scale using nearest, which will preserve the crisp pixels. And I'm going to downscale it using linear to fit it exactly so I get the anti-aliasing. So it's a little costly to keep creating new canvases, so I'm going to try to reuse an old one from frame to frame, but then I'm going to have to rebuild it if the scale changes from a resize. I'll just do that right in the draw call, I guess. Maybe I should just... use my meta methods. And that should upscale it. Probably need to clear it inside the render. There we go. I'm gonna rename these integer because I'm gonna have a non-integer scale sometime soon. Alright, I think this might be it. Let's see if it does anything. Oh, it breaks. 42, bad argument. Always gotta remember method calls. Ooh, ouch. Alright. What did I do wrong? That is not a value right there. Alright, that looks kinda like it's there. Now if I scale it, should anti-alias smoothly. Looks a little weirdly blurry here. Oh, that's because when I have the window at an odd size, it's rendering it at a half pixel offset. And maybe what I should do there, whoops, is fix that. So I don't have that happen. Can just reuse this function. Just as good as a floor. And then now, I should always be at an integer pixel offset. But I don't get any stair-stepping artifacts. I get sort of a cross between the blur and the... Yeah, it's not great between 1 and 2, but it's pretty good above 2. Can I go full screen with this thing here? Feels about right. What did I do? In the drawing. Yeah, I'm using the floor function there. So everything is on a crisp pixel boundary. The nearest up linear down doesn't make a real lot of difference in this game, but then in other games where you have more complex pixel art, I have noticed that the linear is a lot blurrier on a larger upscale. So this actually does make a difference in those cases. So I got the scalars done. Now I'm not really liking the background being just this, because that gives us just a gray box. I wanted to try something different at least. Oh boy, I'm thinking maybe like a noise background, like static or something, but maybe something with a subtle movement to it. That might be kind of neat. We'll call it. Maybe I'll have a floor function after all, and I'll be more consistent with the other code file. And move these up to the top. Alright, I need the wiki. Time to go look up how to make images procedurally. Oh, this is interesting. And that's a little simpler. Localizing math functions, I'm going to pull random too. I don't think I need to clear manually. I think it does it. Well, even if it doesn't, I'm about to overwrite it anyway. They should crossfade between the noise tiles gradually, so that I only have to generate one new tile every second, and it's not seizure inducing, I think. But not going so great. Need to use width, not height there, and what's the problem here? Forgetting a tile with the old tile, huh? Try it. Okay, oh, a little flicker, but we're getting somewhere. Why is there flicker? Because I need to do this after that. There we go. And I should subtract some margins here. Just so that there's a continuous border all the way around. There we go. these guys here should be stretched up a bit. And I'm going to let them be near. Oh, yeah. That's not bad. Interesting effect. Except, of course, now I can see the crisp boundaries because they don't scale quite right. Yeah, I kind of don't like that. So with the blur effect, I would really need to do it inside the image. I don't even know if it's worth worrying about. Kind of don't like the look. Let's darken it. And it's a bit intense. Alright, let's scope this. Divide the time by 4 and everything should run at a quarter speed. This can afford to be 0 here. That should be slower. Only problem with that noise is it's sort of lack of uniformity. Okay. Could make them bigger. Looks okay. Would like to have a bit more of a border around the canvas itself. Let's think, how would I do that? So I'm going to add sort of a drop glow effect, I suppose. Does it even matter what order I do this in? Probably not. Canvas X, canvas Y. Let's see. Oh, that's not a bad effect. A bit intense. But just a little white glow border around it. Let's do every 2 pixels and see if that fades it a bit and also saves us a little bit of drawing time. So I have a nice crisp boundary where my bird is going to smack into stuff. But then I can have that cool background effect with all that negative space. Okay. That was about the last thing I wanted to do with the main branch without changing the gameplay. Now that we've done that, we're gonna have a little bit of fun. Multiple feathers. That doesn't sound too bad. I'm gonna make a new branch so that I can put stuff in that's not gonna be true to the original anymore. This will probably mess with gameplay quite a bit. So the world had a feather, and now I would like it to have feathers. So now, basically I'm looking for every instance where I'm assuming the singleton feather. And making it an array. There's no reason this needs to be here. It could go up here, right? I'll use the word after all. Scope's kind of big to get away with a single letter variable. Okay, so this is one sticky point. Getting rid of the feather. That means I have to loop backwards. And have an index. Because to get rid of this, the easiest way to do is to move the last one in the array to just cover over the current one. I guess I can go ahead and just do this up here too. And now this is starting to feel like yeah, what I want is I want to be able to early return out of this. Because then this other check down below doesn't make much sense. Oh, whoops, I lost the check. I'll just pull out of history. This guy. How ironic, I added all these self calls and then I end up having to remove a bunch. I might as well put the tick in there too. Doesn't matter much when it gets called. Alright, what happens? Nothing happens. Oh, it actually is working, it's just not drawing. Oh, that's a lot of feathers. This is kind of unfair. Yeah, pretty unfair. Okay, well, interestingly enough, it's actually getting kind of fair now. Ow. Yeah, well, to rebalance it, one of the easiest things we could probably do is just make the egg take less damage with each hit. Because I have enough animation frames for it. No, it should take, what, like 5 or 6 hits to clear. The lower levels are easy then. Oh, wow, that hurt. So it doesn't feel all that out of balance. Well, I wonder if I could... I mean, it's really hard to make it to the later levels just because you run out of health so quickly. So what if we make it so that health... maybe. Make it so that health regenerates if you're staying still, so there's sort of a reason not to have a bunch of frantic action. This will probably be way too fast. Yeah. Let's make it a lot slower and see if that's way too slow. Oh no, that's not too slow at all. In fact, still way too fast. Okay, and then every time I flap or do something, it resets. So if I can stand still, I can heal faster and faster. But if I'm active, yep, resting is a lot better for that. Oh no, that's way too slow. I mean, that'd be completely impractical on the later levels. Make it a bit faster. So I can throw a lot of feathers, but doing so is not good for my healing. that hurts. Yeah, ouch. Maybe I do need to make this a bit stronger still. Okay. I think maybe just a little bit more. Maybe I'll tackle the particle thing. Should I use their particle systems? I think their particle systems... Where are they? They're in graphics, right? Might be for something a bit more complex than this. Well, how do these things even draw? Great. They use a texture or an image. I wonder if maybe I should just use fizz objects for it. Alright, I'm not sure if this is gonna work out well, but I'm gonna take a shot at it. How do I just draw 1 pixel? Point and points. Point is gone, and it's all just points now. Oh, well, this is kind of nice. I'm not sure if doing 1 call is really better than doing a bunch of calls, but whatever. There's got to be a better way to do this CGA blue thing, actually. Really, if I do it in the shader, or the scalar, and I'm not going to mess with that right now. Too much of a bother. Alright. Again, the ticks are for physics, and updates are for time to live. This is going to be a little annoying. I really should unify them at some point. Yep, I'm gonna unify them because what a mess. Really should merge it back into the main branch then. And make sure it still builds. Does not like that. Oh yeah, particles is accessing the world. World cannot access particles. I'm gonna stash it actually. Okay, just one tick call that takes a DT, and that DT should always be the same, but it can be configured. Alright, there's going to be a merge conflict. Because that feather stuff isn't going to work that way. Thought I stashed those. Oh, right. I almost forgot. If I do it this way... Oh. Something's broken still. I have to remove those. Where'd they get? There they are. Animation speed is wrong because I'm passing that DT and not tick size. That's what I want. Can I not stash this thing because it's a new file? It lists... Okay, well, back to main, time to try to merge that in. And it worked? Alright, what's world look like? Oh no, I did not want to merge all of that. That's what I did wrong. I should have cherry picked. So back to before plus. Reset. Yep. And then I want to cherry pick. Oh, there's a dead branch in here I need to get rid of. Or maybe I can't right now. Whatever. Guess I have to pick an actual individual commit, right? Cherry pick. There we go. Yeah, I don't even have to tell it to edit because I know there's going to be a conflict. Okay, wow, that's a big one. That's what I want. Does it work? Animations look okay. Looks fine. And back to the plus branch. And then now I think I can merge from master to mark that as done. And it does not like the conflicts. Just because there's one section that I had to clean up by hand. I think that should be it. Nope. Looks okay. Whoop. Okay. That merged it, right? Yeah, okay, already merged. Don't know why they were complaining about an empty commit. Okay, here we go, particles. Because of this mess. So I'm referencing the world in particles. Particles can't reference world, can it? I really only need it for that. I guess I could just do that, and then now world can have particles in it. And I should be able to tick these and draw them. And there should be nothing because I didn't actually create any yet. Just gonna start out by having a standard amount. Oh, and I actually need to call that somewhere, don't I? I could call it in times when I would play a sound. Is time? That's when I should also consider. Yeah, there we go. Let's make this a single position vector since I already have vectors. No need to reconstruct. Okay, now when I hit the egg, I should get a crash. Great. Did I? Yeah, I did that. Okay, and then now give me a burst of particles. Nope. More crashing. No, did not call. Whoops. Did not call. Oh, I need to pass the world. Oh, can I not use that as a table? Should take. X, Y, R, G, B, A. Do I not? I guess maybe I need to define all those. Add argument number 4 to points. I'm not trying to unpack anything. So what's missing? X, Y, R, G. G would be the fourth argument within one table. Oh, they're not named. They're positional, aren't they? And did I remember to pass CGA blue? Oh yeah, I did. Okay. Oh yeah. It works, except the particles live a little too long. I don't want a quantity here. Because I want more of them when I hit the egg and win the level. I just need to find where I left that stuff. Oops, got it backwards. There we go. Okay, a few particles come out. Not bad. I can afford a lot more particles than that. Now I just need one for the bird getting hit. Alright, bird get hit. Next to nothing. That should be... yeah, okay, let's make it a lot more. Still not working. Oh, and I forgot the quantity. No, wait, that is the quantity. Yeah, bird hit times 500. Wow. %. Okay, I'm gonna need to do a lot more than that. But I'm still not... Oh wait, I need to update the correct copy. Let's try this much. Yep, there we go. I want more oomph to those particles. They're kind of weak. And give them a bit of an upward bias so they fly up and don't just fall. Or maybe I did that backwards. Okay. There we go. Oh wow, I can actually still regenerate. It's dangerous in here. Ooh. Didn't get a chance to use those last few seekers. Okay, well, I think I'm gonna call that done for now. Made the fork, or branch, did the multiple feathers, added particle effects. Rest of the stuff is kind of not something I can just whip up on stream, really. Oh, forgot to publish the branch. And there we go. Alright, well, I imagine that might be the last time I work on this particular project on stream. And I guess we'll see what I come up with for next time. If anyone has any suggestions, you know, contact me. You can actually always reach me by Twitch chat. Anyway, until next time.